There are times men make a decree and heaven honors it. Even though heaven have not instructed them to make that decree. That is why when Jacob spoke, he said, from today, you shall no longer be named Luz, that shall be named Bethel. There was no time the Bible said, and God spoke to him to rename Bethel. But Jacob came to a place of an encounter with God. He realized that he had apostolic grace, apostolic authority. He suddenly realized that God had given him power over territory. And he looked at Luz and said, that Luz shall no longer be called Luz. From this day, that shall be called Bethel, the house of God. So a man with an apostolic order, apostolic grace, can rename a location in the spirit realm. That is why when Jacob saw that when they brought Elisha to pray over the water and the land, he just spoke a word. Say, from today, this water and this land shall no longer be cursed. All he did was the deliverance over that location. A man can release a word of deliverance over a generation, over a family, over even unborn children. Are you somebody? Maybe your family is struggling. You realize that a pattern and the family is not right. You can call an anointed man of God. Say, speak a word. Those are still apostolic principles. Speak a word over this family. Just one word could renegotiate the destiny of your family. Are we still here, somebody? Now, that is why when he brought down that war, he was angry because of all this pain and suffering they went through to take Jericho. That he spoke a word that he was not given by God, but it was out of his own initiation. He said, but Joshua spared Rahab, a prostitute, with her family and all who belonged to her, because she hired the men Joshua had sent as spies to Jericho. And she lived among the Israelites to this day. Keep going. At that time, Joshua pronounced this solemn oath. He said, cause before the Lord is the man who undertakes to rebuild this city, Jericho. At the cost of his firstborn son will he lay his foundation, and at the cost of his youngest will he set up his gate. God did not tell him to do this because he knew he had authority. In Ahab's time, Hiel of Bethel rebuilt Jericho. Are we here? He laid his foundation at the cost of his firstborn son, Abiram. Use New Living here. And he set up his gates at the cost of his youngest son, Segub, in accordance with the word of the Lord spoken by Joshua, son of God. Joshua spoke a creative word, and they began to hang, for thousands or hundreds of years to come. That word was still hanging. That is why you cannot see some of the things that your forefathers did could still be hanging around your family. And some patterns in your family may not be right. Don't commonize it. Don't think, no, I don't believe anything. But if you watch your life, you find out that what is happening in your family, hello, somebody, it's not right. It's strange. You could say, I don't believe for 100 years. But you will continue to suffer. Are we here, somebody?